Wouldn't you believe it? Here we are celebrating the one thing I think can bring us all together. The joys of pizza. The joys of why is that going off again? I do not know, but welcome Raiders. Welcome as well to you, Anubis. My name is Megiddo Ichi, and wouldn't you know it, I happen to enjoy good pizza once in a while. I hope you do as well. Cheesy on my Venians and salsa on my... Where is it? Where are you?
No, unacceptable.
There we go. Frankly speaking, it's a beautiful day for vaguely Chinese-inspired Italian food. So, frankly speaking, I don't know how to feel, but I will tell you this. I've been low-key labbing out this game just on the idea of I don't know how muscle memory works. I barely understand how memory works. But, if anything, I'm a little excited because, hey, look at that. It's the best thing since Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance, as far as I'm told. So, if anything, I think we understand where this is going. And if you don't, I think you will. But best I can say is, for now and forever,
Pizza time.
as long as I'm sure this thing actually opens up, is... There we go. So yeah, Pizza Tower. Also known as, what do you mean this game was so good? They basically told the dev over its stage a while back that, hey, you should probably make this into its own thing. Because frankly speaking, I'm of a mind, hey, it actually paid off. It's quite literally, hey, for the price of an actual pizza, you too can experience good old Italian MS Paint adventures. Because frankly, I don't know. All I can say is I'm just of a mind of it'd be very nice to see where this goes, in my opinion. Speaking of which, in the chat, hey, look at that, I asked what is the ideal pizza topping, and Anubis is immediately, hey. Yeah, I kinda had to wait and see if it would actually do that, but we'll do it again. I'll do it again, you can't stop me. To which I'm immediately stopping it. But yeah, mushrooms, fun on their own, but immediately make any other ingredient 10 times better. Personally, I'm of a mind of, I'm not too terribly fond of mushrooms on pizza, but it's also a matter of, it could be just the particular pizza itself more than the ingredient, you know? That being said, as you can see over here, I did say I was practicing a little bit, but ultimately, it's pretty good. If I can learn to actually engage with platforming instead of just jumping like a madman, we may get somewhere. Also, hello to you as well, Noir. You didn't miss much. We all got jump scared a little bit because, hey, wouldn't you know, 40 seconds of staying on the menu without doing anything will do that. Pepperoni here for you. Classic goes well with everything. I do feel you on that. Especially in regards to, frankly, the amount of pizza I've had in my day that does not go over well. Generally speaking, a pepperoni pizza will just make anything work. It doesn't have to be good, it needs to be walkable. Also, any topping on an Emo's pizza is garbage because the pizza itself is garbage. Cheers, I'll drink to that. Believe you me, I've had it. There is no greater befuddlement than the idea of an Emo's pizza. Also, Saki's favorite is onions, mushrooms, and Cyrene cheese. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that particular breed. Please explain. Also, Noir can tell us a lot about pizza. I bet you can. Person who, if I'm allowed to say, did work at a pizzeria for a brief minute, a hot minute I should say, but if anything, best I can say is I'm one of those people who's just like, hey, I don't mind a meat lovers, I don't mind a pepperoni, I don't mind one of those soggy ones with garlic sauce and broccoli. It's just like, it needs to be good. I'll put cheese burrito on my resume. Oh boy. Tsarine is this brine cheese that originated in the Balkans. Ah, I see, like the Ace Combat country. No, that's Balkans. I still need to play Ace Combat 7 for Fell's sake, but we'll get there when we get there. Believe me, I need to see if it actually runs, but I don't know, Bamco is not as bad as FromSoft with PC, but so we'll see. Speaking of which, can we talk about Pepino's jump cycle right here? It's nice. The fact that he feels the need to just windmill his arms like this, it's nice. This man has a lot going for him. Also, hello as well to you. How's the B ranking? Oh boy, it's gonna be a while till we get there. I can barely make it to A rank, but we'll figure it out. Believe you me, this is the speedrunner's paradise right here. Let me tell you, the best thing about working in the pizzeria was being able to make my own personal pizzas for free, but it came with a downside. What's that? My favorite economics term, opportunity costs? It wouldn't be me if I didn't understand it. Because let me tell you, any job that gives you free food is nice, but at the same time, it doesn't mean the job is good, you know? If anything, it's one of those things that just keeps you there. Also, can we appreciate this sprite right here? Look at this, man. Look at this discount Mario Jumpman Mario right here. Also, you know what I find funny, considering the fact that we were just talking about mushrooms? Apparently, in the Mario Brothers movie, Mario actually doesn't like them, and I'm just like, 30 years, going on 40 years of propaganda, and your Italian plumber man does not actually like the thing that's associated with this character. I want to say I'm surprised, but then again, hey, there's also the propaganda that Chris Pratt can't actually act when you put him there. Not to say I wouldn't prefer Martinet as Mario, but then again, it's also just a matter of why, though. Yeah. There's not really a lot I can give Mr. Guardians Man in terms of credit, but you understand. The Mario not liking mushrooms sent me through, not a fan myself. I do get that. Like we addressed, they're not necessarily bad, but they're better as a compliment, you know? Personally, I wouldn't eat them straight away, but at the same time, I've had them in tomato soup, and they tend to be inoffensive, you know? I will definitely eat some garlic, though. I can put that on anything. And here we are, once again, chat.
Pizza time.
I may have been ignoring the tutorial pizzas, but all they do is make baby noises. I can't say anything other than bip bip bip. And now this is where the real fun begins. Of course, I do kind of want to check out what's going on over here, because, hey, look, this is where the achievements live. We barely got to enjoy one of the best tracks. We'll get to that. We will get to that. So let's see here. Once again, this is where all the achievements live. I can't tell you what it's for, but at the same time, I've definitely seen enough people just go, hey, you want to see Torture? You will definitely live it that way. Shoutouts to Lythero, by the way, he really sold me on that. More so Zyzix _ making me play it himself, you know? The phrase professional hype man comes to mind very quickly when it comes to that. You know. Alright, but I made the best pizza of my life when I was alone with a normal employee. I made feta, mozzarella, heavy white garlic sauce with a light spread of regular sauce and special parmesan, and it was... Ew, boy. I've been of a mind if I could stand to eat less junk, but boy, does that not sound like junk to me. This really is just gonna be the everybody talks about their favorite food stream, isn't it? Also, hey, do we talk about how Pino himself doesn't really have a voice? It's literally all stock sound effects, and you know what? I think that works. I can't say I can't respect the hustle, because it really does work for this whole thing right here. I'm over here just thinking to myself, how good is this man's cardio that he can run this fast? As a pizza restaurateur, I can't imagine. When they ran Pizza Tower at GDQ, they had people donating to have their favorite pizza toppings read. I like that. Believe you me. How many said anchovy is a joke? Although nowadays, I think what is it called? The sacrilegious answer happens to be pineapple, and I'm just like, I've never had it. I can't tell you for sure how bad this is, but it's also just a matter of people do realize tomato is a fruit, right? This could probably complement a lot better than it does. Hey, strike a pose. There you go. That's also for Anubis, because I'm pretty sure that was Akuma's Misat's pose as well. Also, there's normal pepperoni, and then the other is called pulled pork pepperoni. What about beef pepperoni? You know, the one that curls up in the oven to just speaking like literal cups of grease. Not gonna lie, it's not really my favorite, but at the same time, it's nice either way, you know? Alright. You look like a certified Lizzie Guardian. Why don't you get out of here? Hold on. I can do that better. Not gonna lie, I am of a mind of, hey, if people do enjoy this, maybe, just maybe, we could collab out P ranks when I actually finish the game, but hopefully this will be a continual thing. Especially considering the fact that, hey, you understand for me playing this soundtrack during pre-stream in the first place, it's low-key become my favorite of the year, you know? Pepperoni pizza, man, sausage, hey, I'm walking hero, Mario time. I don't think we ever stop. I don't think we ever run for most of anything in this game, believe me. This isn't a walk, this is a... I'm not sure what I call this, a timid jog more than anything else. In any case, I hope things are going good for you as well, Mogwai. I hope Yoshi's Island was alright. Also, hey, shoutouts to Joel. Which one? Both of them. If you know, you know. It's Uncle Joey, everybody. Alright, trajectorize this right now. Well... That's right, one of my sources of inspiration, Yonel from Mother 3. Or however you pronounce it, I do not know. Why? Because they will never localize Mother 3. Alright, that felt a little bit weird, but I think it's more a matter of once you start building up speed, then you're allowed to just hold it for a bit. Either way, this is a certified snooze moment. The real question is, can I actually beat my time? Probably not. Alright, so far so good. Lot of monkeys, though. I don't know what it is. It's just the fact that they really did just feel the need to turn one of these enemies into Uncle Joel them thing. If now all they need to do is add a bald metalhead and we'll be right where we need to be. Not gonna lie, it's still also very funny to me for like literal years after Joel started shaving his head, people were like, no, this man looks like Michael Roa Baldwin John from Milky Blood. It's never going away. And low-key, I wish it didn't, but then again, either way. As long as it works for him. As long as I'm not allowed to do lap 2 yet, oh, right. What do we say to that? Well, that's okay. How about you? Oh, wait, now I remember. I didn't get the ingredient, did I? Nope. I gotta go back for Jerome, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. Not gonna lie, but this game has quality added and added energy to it. You say that, but at the same time, I've seen animatics where people have literally just turned this game into a mid-90s cartoon. You know what? It says everything it needs. Everything it has got going for it. It's basically got that whole Rocko's Modern Life feel to it, you know? The color scheme, the way characters animate, whatever this is. I don't know, it oozes personality like grease, like Saki is saying in the chat. It's probably why it has so much staying power. Probably why it's been memed half to death, you know? I wouldn't even say half to death, it's literally only been about 4 months, hasn't it? Oh.
Thank you!
Well, gee, Kyodemon, here you are out here subbing as if you aren't already part of the community. That channel point multiplier must mean a lot to you, but either way, thank you. What's your ideal pizza topping? Let's see, where are we going with this? Also, not gonna lie, I think this was actually my favorite song when, oh boy. Call now to receive Jesus absolutely free plus shipping and handling at 1-800-CONFRESS.
Hoy, what do you say?
I'm saying that you sure look like you could use a hot and ready special, my friend. Barbecue chicken is my favorite pizza. As for individual topping, no. To be fair, chicken on pizza tends to go a lot better than it does, especially when it's slightly burnt on the edges, you know? I don't know. It depends on how the thing is done. Either shredded or cubed, it tends to go well. Why don't we just jump for it? Better yet, double jump, my liege. It's weird. They make this man heavier, and that somehow gives him the ability to double jump. Gotta get a little bit of that crisp on the chicken, exactly. Nobody wants medium rare chicken. And if you do, you're lying to yourself. Also, feta is so Gouda. I see what you did there. I'll laugh at that. Honestly, I never heard of Gouda on pizza, though, and I'm kinda curious, not gonna lie. I've definitely seen enough fat chunks of buffalo mozzarella to just go, I don't know. Sometimes things are a little too gourmet, but then again, if you're not living, then why bother? Now, I am curious what else is down here, which I cannot agree with until I am absolved by the Catholic Church itself. What kind of reference is this? It's everybody's favorite EA action game, Dante's Inferno. Shoutouts to that game, by the way. It is the only game I've seen with a mature rating that felt the need to just go, hey, there's Lucifer, you know him, you love him, this man is out for no reason other than to NTR this man's wife, and I don't get it. But then again, I don't have to get it. I'm just over here like, this was fan fiction back when it came out in 1000 AD. We're not gonna think too hard about it. I do think I need to think a little bit harder about how I approach this section, though. Speaking of which, apparently Code even wants the scripture passage. Give me a sec. I have not figured out how to bookmark this. Give me a sec. Come on now. I know my internet is bad, but give me a break here. Let's see. Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. I mean, I've definitely worked in a duo before. It tends to just say, hey, there's a reason people tend to ask doctors for a second opinion, you know? Sometimes you get better understanding
Virtuous
that
cheese.
You know what? You're correct on that. You think somebody out there would bless a pizza? Straight up just go, hey, look at that. The body of Christ with a little bit of garlic and sauce. I don't know. This may be a little bit of a problem. Just like I missed that jump. Oh boy. If anything, that's the thing I kind of want to get an eye out for. It's just, hey, how many secrets can you find? Not many, because you don't know where to look. And that's your problem. Speaking of which, let's try that again. Come on now. Hey, Lamau. Also, I've seen what Hell's Anus pizza looks like and it's not pretty. Please explain. Also, hey, double jump, my liege. I'm going to assume it's very spicy, right? I don't know. When it comes to cooking, every time the devil is mentioned, it has to do with some sort of spice, right? Like how Carolina Reapers exist, just to go, hey, the ghost pepper was not enough, we can do worse. I can fix it. Well, I can do worse. I can make her do worse, I mean. Speaking of strangely compelling accents, I've been low-key watching FF16 footage because Vinny's been streaming it, and you know what? That game goes way harder than it has any right to, if you ask me. I'm just over here like, what did I expect out of this funny berserk Game of Thrones man with a little bit of Final Fantasy? No, I have funny angry revenge man and his funny dog just going, hey, I'm going to do actual lariats against people going up against my boy. And you know what? What can I say other than they really taught this dog well? Shoutouts to Torgal Final Fantasy, he is the goodest boy. If anything, I'm just over here like, why couldn't we have a PC port? I would be playing it right now. It's literally that good in my opinion, but then again, it's also just a matter of, I wish for more action games with compelling story, you know? Alright, this slope is low-key, giving me a little bit of agita. Let's try this again. Especially okay, I need that. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, say the line. Also, I miss when games were really creative and not cinematic, and I adore cinematic games. What, you're not a fan of critically acclaimed PS4 game The Last of Us 2? It's won how many awards? I know at this point it's a little bit of a low-hanging fruit, but I kind of feel it's that same impression I get. I'm sorry that I got what The Last of Us is going for in terms of dad simulators from Nier. I know it's only because Yoko Taro was just like, it will appeal to Western audiences more if we make this about a father and his daughter, but at the same time, it's worked. I wish they could have given us a remake of Gestalt instead of Replicant, you know? Wait, I have Jerome. We can go places with this. If I can build enough speed for 12 hours, we can realign our quad PUs and make this work. If I can stop hitting the door. If I can stop hitting the door, please. They're betraying me. I don't know why I didn't just do it like that. Also, not gonna lie, I wouldn't blame The Last of Us itself, as Last of Us 1 is completely fun on its own. It's Get Trunkman deciding it needed a sequel after literally verbatim saying it did not need a sequel, you know? And by literally, I mean they basically had no intent to make one, you know? I don't know, maybe the generic revenge story is a little bit generic, you know? Here's how you fix The Last of Us 2. Remove the, hey, Joel got killed because of things that happened to him, and just make it about Ellie slowly but surely coming into her own as an adult in the post-apocalypse. I think that would sell a lot better, you know? Especially considering the fact that this also goes off of the idea of your choice at the end of the first game did not matter. We're going with our own canon, and our canon is law. How to fix The Last of Us 2, Adam Mecha, you're not wrong. What if The Last of Us 2 was just Get a Robo Arc? I think I'd like it more. But then again, that's true of me in all senses. How many toppings did I get? All 5? All right, good. Also, yeah, shoutouts to Gustavo over there. I think he's also my favorite. Let's see, what else we got? We got a lot of things, actually. Do I have... There we go. What's that? You win things by cooking? Alright. Well, call me Gordon Ramsay, because I'm about to make this as gourmet as I can. By which I mean I'm going to salt every single part of a hamburger and pretend like I know what I'm doing. Also, I forgot that thing that exists. Give me a second, Kyodemon. I will put that up as soon as I can. What do you mean my brain wants to go a million different ways except the one that actually has a process set up, or my stream set up? We live in times. What kind of times, I cannot tell you. But they are certainly times. Okay, just to make sure this actually does what I want to... Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, welcome to the Blood Sauce Dungeon, everybody. I think it was just that thing Noir was talking about. We even got flying anchovies in this game. It's certainly a thing. Also, Nagare Joel crushing fungus zombies with his bare hands. Mushrooms. I mean, say what you will about the novelty of fighting cyborg dinosaurs to save the planet, but at the same time, there's something to be said about, hey, look at that, what do you mean Get a Robo is a psychological horror featuring eldritch robots? Also, your cat just farted, send help. God can't help you now. I'm sorry, but you, cat owner, you're gonna have to live with that. It's like being a dog owner. You really cannot help that these animals do be stankin'. Eldritch robots, hey, you understand my wife. I'm glad you do. If anything, that just makes me go, one of these days I actually need to read Ken Ishikawa's work outside of Getter, because Kyomu Senki looks downright nutty. Ah. Hey look, I found a secret. And that secret is, oh boy, this, do I not know how to run? That's my secret. I can be athletic, but I cannot be coordinated. Was almost a sausage party, but then again, we don't have Seth Rogen here. What matters is I haven't hit the sauce yet. How true this remains is yet to be seen. Here's Spistoosh. They're back in town. Bip 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 hip 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 hoo. Bim bam bam. Bim bam bam. Whoa. There we go. Not gonna lie, I've listened to Super Ghostbusters and it's just like, I'm sorry, Yola, what do you mean by this? What if I just went and... How many times can I hurt Mr. Peppino? I do not know. In fact, I don't think I've actually landed a parry yet. I need to try that at some point or another. Well, that ain't it. Well, you have heard Peppino 10, 11 times. Oh, right. I can't approach that one from the side. Alright, and... jackpot. Please don't go into the sauce, Italian man. We need that for the pizza. Never mind. Damage boosting is what I'm good at. Alright, alright. Oh. Well, you just earned yourself a nice trip to... Well, you know what? Once again, the hurting is as rewarding as the hurting. There we go. There's a reason that sound effect is on my soundboard, believe me. Okay. Also, that reminds me, there is a particular mod that replaces the sound effect with "I'm not gonna sugarcoat it," and you know, that just says everything it needs to for me. It's my favorite Tekken meme. Now let's see if I can get this right here. There we go. We're in the soup now, ladies and gentlemen. We soupin'? Estoy soupin'? Exactly. Speaking of soup, hey, shoutouts to the thing that exists off of Mark Zuckerberg, thinking he can actually make a functional social media site again, and I'm just like, I don't get what your deal is, and frankly, I'm just over here like, I already don't use Instagram. Why would I want to use a thing that is worse, but still requires Instagram? This is why I do not have a social media presence. I'm just over here like, hey, sometimes I will post a thing related to my Twitch channel, and it's just like, some people will laugh, some people will ignore me, but either way, I'm still living. Also, Prosciutto, what's your opinions on Engage coming out 7 months ago, and they added one character to Fire Emblem Heroes? My question is it Yanaka? Because I feel as though it should be. It won't be, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing to be added in that. It sounds to me like we've stopped engaging with Engage. Also, you use Instagram for the bootleg TikTok. Everything is bootleg TikTok in the future. Even YouTube. And trust me, YouTube loves being bootleg TikTok. To the point that I get way more engagement off of my videos just by posting shorts, and I'm just like, I literally posted this 30 minutes ago. What do you mean it has 130 views of me doing weirdo inscription combos? Not gonna lie, I also feel like in your case, Mikoi, if they added Rosado instead of Ivy, they'd probably explode off of how many people are going off about this boy, because I don't know. Personally, I'm just over here like, I am glad for whatever's going on with him. And I do mean that. He's a genuinely fun-seeming character. Come on now. Face the wound. Okay, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not into dude shipping, but when him and Louise talk about their friendship, I kind of want them to get a dog together. What is the term I want to use? I would say young man Yuri, if only I understood how these terms work, but ultimately it's just like, you can be you can be pet parents with your bro. It makes all the sense in the world. And then there's also that one guy who introduces himself by howling at people. Ah. My precious momentum gone forever. Which guy was that? I don't remember his name. I just remember every support he gets involves learning to howl at people in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. It's mostly just a matter I haven't played Engage myself, but I have at least seen enough of it to go, alright, this is genuinely seeming like a real fun time for people who enjoy Fire Emblem. And I mean actual people who enjoy Fire Emblem and not the people who just go, hey, you should play Path of Radiance and make sure you spend that $300 on a legitimate copy. Did I say 300? I meant 500. Give me a brief second. I know who I'm talking about. Just let me see. Fire Emblem Engage. Wolfman. Well, I mean, they did just pull up Marin, which I say, hey, that's a good one too. I wish he could be in there. Also, Engage is more of an Fire Emblem game than Three Houses was. To be fair, Three Houses seemed more like a shipping simulator than an actual Fire Emblem game. So much so, there was discourse. And oh boy, was there discourse. I almost feel bad for Edelgard, but at the same time it's more a matter of Edelgard fans will feel bad for me. Speaking of feeling bad, hey, let's go to exploring. I hear the new Indiana Jones film was good, but I also hear Harrison Ford just wants to stop. If anything, it's just like, hey, look at that. Not gonna lie, I feel pretty good about him just being able to go, I'm going to kill these characters off for the last time, and that will be the end of it. Because I don't see anybody just going, hey, remember how young Solo? I think we all do. It's a little bit of the young Sheldon of the Star Wars universe, isn't it? To the point that I think they casted Donald Glover as Lando, and I'm just over here like, yeah, that sure is a pick, isn't it? Then again, I don't really engage with Star Wars as much as I used to, but I'm over here like, my favorite Star Wars game was The Force Unleashed. And that just invalidates my opinion altogether, doesn't it? Now let's see, what are we working with? A whole lot of things that may or may not end up working me to the bone in the end. Knock it off! Alright, let's see here. If I remember correctly, there should be... Oh, look, it's Jerome. Your lunch break's over, dude. You get 15 minutes as per as it goes. Not gonna lie, I'm over here thinking to myself, back in my day, we used to have breaks that last an hour. And it was nice, we could go literally anywhere. And then I'm also reminding myself that job was also 10 hours, plus I had to show up an hour early for reasons that can best be described as transportation is, at best, workable, at the other, straight up cuckoldry, but it is what it is, you know? Gotta make it work somehow. Also, you came back with custard pudding. I hope it's good. I was under the impression all pudding was custard, but even still. Also, you have Japanese white grape candy. Well, gee, you people out here are just making me go, I'm supposed to be doing better. And then here's what looks like straight up Thanos over here telling me, hey, look at that, you should go to the store and look for something decent. Because I will tell you, this week of grocery shopping was weird, going on literal 4th of July and just finding absolutely nothing because everybody did their shopping before me. What's that? Do you feel free? Do you feel free to engage with holiday prices? Surprisingly, not really. Alright, let's see here. One of those authentic New York pizza rats. How can we deal with this? It's not just creamy, it's also silky. You ever think about how moist has become a bit of a taboo word for a lot of people and just over here like, in what way? What gutter did you sleep in last night that this word becomes completely untenable to you? Because I'm over here just thinking to myself, I understand, but it's also just a matter of it's literally on every food item I've ever seen, so maybe, just maybe, it's you that has the issue. Alright, let's see here. Bombs? For rats? Because mousetraps weren't enough for rats that big, yes. Okay. Don't miss the jump. We gotta engage with physics the right way. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. I am definitely missing toppings, so I will take you that. Right. Now that feels real good right there. Not much for me in here, but still hoping to see if... Okay, there we go. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, hello, John. How are you? I see you're also in a certain mood of... Time to go. Now, I will say this for sure, this is the one level in World 1 I haven't beaten yet, and that scares me a little bit. Why? Because, oh god, the platforming. That being said, this is immediately a lot better than it has gone for the previous runs I've done. Why? Because I've probably established this before, but my brain kind of just wants to go, hey, you do better in settings in which you don't have to think as hard as you normally do. Which again is why mostly using the streams for the sake of trying new things in terms of games that are out tends to go a little bit better for me than in most cases. Can't say that for Limbus in terms of actual reading though, but I like to think those things are fun because of the story, not the gameplay, you know? We understand, and Noir was over here like, hey, I almost cried at Esong feeling his ideal out, and you know, I can't help but say, mission accomplished to that. Now let's see. There is also the fact that I really skipped out on the whole childhood worth of platformers, so maybe that's also a factor of that. Alright, alright, alright. I do not know where we are going. Ah. Get out of here. More importantly, get out of here and tell me where I need to go. This looks enticing. If I could actually reach it. Come on, you're in my way. Beautiful. I still think I skipped the Jerome door, but we can do that in another retread. More important is the fact that, hey, look at that. I've got $200 in the bank right now, and I'm probably going to have to skimp out on Tomato Town. Why? Because of this guy. Well, if that don't look ominous, I don't know what does. This man looks worked up in a way I don't think we need to describe. What's that? It's Pepperman, that's what. And he immediately ruined the run, started over. Nope. I want to see if I can at least P-rank the bosses. Ah! Okay, then. Be like that. Well, at least I'm earning new clothes left and right. I can't say I don't appreciate it. Was that new drip? Who would have guessed? Ah.
Gunflame!
Come on now. Alright. You know what? Fine. Be like that. Okay, I'm not upset. I am a little disappointed, though. Now try it again. You look like a church bell on acid. What is your deal? Come on. The thing that's tripping me up is that I need to catch him in the air like that. You weren't expecting the bosses to look like freaks. They look like 90s cartoon characters, which is to say they all look like freaks. My pride, my very soul, it's not working out. Ironic. Which is to say, let's go again. I really do just have to keep tapping. Wow. Okay, I did that to myself. Get out of here, Peppermint. Your art is not good. Whoa. Okay, where is... Okay, up and grab for that. There we go. Now give me my health back. Not so. Got me out here like
Your wife.
he needs to go. Oh. Okay, now, give me the run back. Give me the beat, boys, and frayed my soul. I want to get lost in whatever this thing is. Who gave you this power? More importantly, who gave you those giant teeth? Yeah. There we go. Although I could have sworn I hit that, but oh well. And of course, he has an appreciation for fine art, quote unquote. Ugh. Get out of here. And now he's gone Super Saiyan. Does not mean much. Just gotta be a little bit quicker than that. Artist rage? Yeah, true. At the very least, it's working out better than expected. Give me a little bit more. And somehow I phased through him. Hey, never. You will get your pizza when it's ready. And then you will write a 5-star Yelp review and bring us the gold that this restaurant needs. What? What's Michelin? All I know is the tire company. What stars are you talking about? Okay, I need to be a little bit quicker on that. If I'm going to parry, I need to parry with the best of them. That ain't it, though. At least my dodge game is pretty decent. Yeah. And phase 2, with only half of my health gone. Scratch that. If anything, these bosses sure will test your ability to just go, look at all this nonsense on screen. Can you deal with it? Probably not. At least not at first. Like that. You'll see freeze pop, I'm stronger than an ant. What do you mean by this? Ants are proportionally stronger than most. In fact, if an ant was this big, I've come to make an announcement. Pepperman is a bitch-ass mother something or other. Here's a real question. Do you think Pepperman would engage in ARR? Because I imagine this guy would just be like, oh, this is what your operation is like. Alright. Not what I meant to hit, but I'll take it. Okay, somehow I clutched that out, but... Come on up. Get me out. Once again, give me my health back. Leave. One of these days. Perhaps none of these days, because I want this done now. Real big fan of him sitting stunned like that. Especially when it lets me do stuff like that. Ah. Uppercut button, please don't trick me up. There. Okay, that was a little bit clutch. Wow. Alright. It's not alright. Come back here, you son of a mother. Maybe if I actually engaged with the run button in this fight, that might help, but you know how I feel. Wow. Alright, this is immediately much easier. Why am I just parrying? Because I want to have style for once in my life? Not really. It feels like the right thing to do. Just completely style on is all. Although style is one of those things that are earned, not given. Okay, now I'm just tripping myself up. Yeah, I'll take that run back. I, at least, see some of this working in my head. It's better than expected, I can tell you that. If I could just get a better angle, there we go. At the very least, I can't get hit by him while he's stunned like that, so that helps considerably. Alright, all right. What else you got? And boom. Oh, alright. For a moment, I couldn't just help but think to myself, it's just 0 and X4 going, yeah, every time he lands a wall jump. Alright. Alright. Get out of here. We don't need you. We haven't had bell peppers on pizza since 1972. Honestly, I think the problem is it's not really that hard of a fight. I'm just kind of a dickhead when I'm trying to do things in a way that I want to do them, rather than the way that's very clearly how it has to happen. Wow. What? See right there? When the process is there, it works. I just need to respect it more. It doesn't help that they're seeing so much on the screen, but the kids love sensory overload. Don't you understand? All those videos of random iPhone games while Family Guy clips are playing, that's where the money is right there. Ah. Ah. It's coming together, I can tell you that much. I just need to pay a little bit more attention. See right there? I pretty much got this phase downloaded. It's more this one that's tripping me up. Okay, that could have gone badly. Cannot tell you why I felt the need to parry right there, but either way. At the very least, there is a method to this madness. Hopefully, not getting tripped up in the middle of it will help. Okay, I did that to myself. Now you get out of the way, please. The second phase is now do this all again with more chaos. What, you... I was under the impression we wished to kill chaos, but we'll get there. Believe me. Okay, well, I did that to myself. Hey, stop it. I immediately saw the trap. Just go, hey, you want more help? Just crush this rock with your bare hands, and then here he comes. I don't know about Mortis, we're still here, aren't we? If anything, hey, look at that. I haven't taken a hit yet. And there it is. Really? Case in point, once again, I'm not very good at platformers, but so far this is making more sense than it has before. That was not great. Oh. Alright. One more go. Wow.
Mortis.
Man, that is still loud. Okay, the timing is... It's not taut, but it is still tight. Hmm. Yay. I'll take that. Hmm. Boy. It really does feel like peppers for dinner, doesn't it? At the very least, it's a good primer for what's to come, because hey, look at that. It only gets wilder from here. Ah. Oh no. Real big fan of me getting hit off of that, but like you. Alright, what else you got? Come on now. I ain't got all day. The art gallery closes at 8. Ooh woo to you two. Get out of here. No. Stop it. We don't need you here anymore.
Gunflame!
And now we get the key to the city. Not really, though. Maybe next time, maybe in my next life, we can do this without getting hit. And not spending 15 minutes on it, but oh well. What matters is, hey, look at that. I am glad to be done with that, and thank you for the 10 columns, Kill Demon.
Success!
Thank you, hero. Howdy. Welcome to Floor 2, also known as Why Is There a Desert in the Pizza Tower? In fact, give me a sec. Howdy, Pizza Tower, stranger. That's literally what the EXE is calling itself now, and you know, that fits. They like pizza in the Wild West, right? Don't know why we're starting here, but I'll take it. Why? Because this is also one of my favorite songs in the game. Wait, what was up there? Nothing at all. Forget the desert. Why is there a pop cereal cowboy thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a dough ball, but I could be wrong. You know, like pizza dough. It's weird. None of this makes sense, and it's all semi-sentient. Also, hey, shoutouts to Bandito Chicken. They're also my favorite. Look at this thing. Oh boy, spooky ghosty is what we are right here. The Ghost. Ghostbusters are back in town. And apparently so are the Johns. Give me the tomato. I want the tomato. Thank you. Alright. Let's see if we can do this better. Especially now that there are pizza ghosts too. Pizza ghosts? I think so. These flavors are to die for, I suppose.
What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
Come on now. Give me more combo.
I will send you to Jesus.
Well, you know, I think it's what we need. You over there, Stephen, I really think you could stand for a serious case of giving everybody emotional damage off of this level. Then again, there is a FNAF level, and you know what, that one is a little kind of funny, because it's like, hey, look at that, one of the mechanics is, if you get caught, Peppino will get so traumatized he literally leaks points, and you know what, that says enough in my opinion. We don't need Five Nights at Freddy's, we've got Five Nights at Freddy's at home, and then the Five Nights at Freddy's at home is just don't make a sound in Pizza Tower. Also, I love that it's implied that Ghost Peppino just wrapped himself in a sheet, even though he can actually phase through walls. This man is crazy. Not only can he run fast, he can literally defy physics by just thinking about it. Never mind that he takes off the sheet to go into the secret, but thinking about it too hard will probably just make the belief suspend itself, you know? Alright. Where else are we going? In places you would not believe.
Enemy chaser!
Also, hello 03030303OP, how are you? Or should I say OEP? As you can see, back in the Pizza Tower, the cheesiest platforming experience I've seen since 1996. Or whenever the Ninja Turtles were collabing with Pizza Hut. I do not remember, I was not alive for it. Yeah, that's about right. Remember Pizza Hut, they used to be good. And now no one out-pizzas the Hut in mediocrity. I will say this In terms of quality to price, I've had gas station pizza that's better. And I can say that with 100% legitimacy. Oh, what do you mean the ghost that Pillar John is here to make us feel worse about ourselves? Especially since I cannot jump. This is probably not the way we need to go, but I'ma rock with it. Never mind, this is just taking me backwards. I don't know what's worse, this or getting chased around by Pizza Face. This presents a bit of an issue. Bam, 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 bam. Hey! Whoa. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. No. No. Alright. I was about to say, it's scuffed, but it worked. And now, I cannot tell you how true that is. Wow, wow, wow. Please help, I'm being dragged to hell by a literal tower monster. Come on now. Come on now. That ain't it. That ain't it. Oh, no. Oh, no. And there he is. Please, no, it's bad enough as it is. Well, Lord in heaven.
That is bullshit!
I don't know. We can come back to this one, but at the same time, though, let's see if we can find the actual first level, because this should be it right here. Oregano Desert. Also known as, hey, look, the beats are sick here. Can't tell you how I skipped it, but oh, well. I'm just over here thinking to myself, hey, look at that. The rolling green hills of... Nothing about this is actually green, but I'm just here like, hey, all of... This game makes me a lot hungrier than I should be, let's put it that way. Also, here at the Pizza Mart, if I remember correctly, this is where we get to buy a gun for the first time. No, it's not. It used to be, but even still. Once again, I'm low-key reminded of stuff in the beta that's not really here anymore, but you'll see what I mean later. Ugh. Yeah. So do you have a problem? You literal pile of goo? What are you doing with axes? What are you doing pogging in my face like that? Uh-huh. Oh. Not the most ideal, but then again... we can still make it work. If we're smart, we will prevail. And if we're not smart, we will still make good times roll. And then there was this guy. Not gonna lie, I can't help but think to myself, there's something really nice about the idea of, oops, your power-up is you can't handle spicy food, but... I don't know, maybe it's me growing up with Super Smash Bros. Brawl that's just like, I would like to try curry at one point or another. Maybe not for the sake of mouth burning, but at the same time, yeah. Once again, look at these Pog champions right here. Alright, what else we got? Who built all these supermarkets in the middle of the desert anyway? Who's buying from these people? More importantly, who's supplying them? It gives me the same vibe as finding out there's a cinematic universe for McDonald's, and how true that is will just be how many of you kids actually got videos? Better yet, who here remembers what a VCR is? As a better primer for this example. I see. They stole my momentum. And my dreams. But yeah, back in the day, wouldn't you know it, there used to be McDonald's videos is just like, hey, what do you mean there's a cartoon universe for all of that? And frankly, I'm just over here like, this is how I know that the Grimace Shake nonsense is kind of just out here like, what is Grimace anyway? He's a taste bud. A sapient taste bud, and you know, I just can't help but think to myself, there used to be Talking McNuggets as well. And then the Hamburglar was just kind of a dude, you know? It's also just like, hey, we grew up with mascots in the first place. I cannot say it's wrong, but I cannot say that we need them this day and age, you know? Alright, 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 alright. Here we are, once again, pretending, smoking oregano and pretending it's cannabis. And I cannot leave like this. Alright, where is the probe? Although I do like that spin animation right there. Alright. Not sure where the rest of the toppings are, but I'd like to find them. I'd also like to be down there. What's that? How now? Quite. How, but let's see. How do I get back down there in the first place? Would you... You really do just exist to pluck off, don't you? No? Wait. Yeah, I think this is fine. Kind of. Either way, we can still be here instead. And figure out what we're doing with our life. Getting abducted by aliens? Surprisingly, yes. Just in case I was joking about your VCR question, I just wanted to see someone's reaction. Fair enough. You are the most zoomerish of the three between you, me, and Saki, so that makes all the sense in the world. Whoa. Oh, what's that? You as sent... Well, actually, no. It's Saki's small lips come to reap their just rewards for being... I don't know, turned into garnish. They've been juiced for their oil for too long. Ah. If I were to ever learn momentum, also, you're straight up in a sweet spot of Gen Z where you grew up exposed to 90s stuff. Hey, look at that. Me too. It's how I know so deeply how this is just... Hey, look at that. Remember Morocco's Modern Life? I bet you don't, except for the Netflix special, but even still, I thought the Netflix special was good too. Okay, less than ideal, but still workable. Better yet, what's in here, though? A lot of things, in fact. Hey, you. I want you to sell me something. Okay, okay. Work with me here. This is not working with me. Just gotta avoid the cows. Immediately proved myself wrong, but whoa, 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 whoa. And now we can leave. Alright. Once again, build up speed for 12 hours. And realign our QPUs in a way that actually makes it so I understand. Then again, this game kinda sorta is built for the sake of replayability just off of you remember the label layout. If you do, then frankly speaking, you should be able to sail through this. Something I am very clearly not able to do on my first playthrough, but even still, I'm having fun just learning what it takes to deal with that, you know? We're not rotating the way we should, but oh well. There's no bananas in sight anyway. Not since we first saw them. Hey look, we're already gone. Also, Saki's a millennial, which means I'm exhausted but still have a sense of humor. Which is ironic considering the fact that back in my day, they used to act like I was a 30-year-old man because I had a little bit of focus on me. Then again, it's also just a matter of I am relearning that sensibility, you know? I can be old and I can still take a joke, you know? I say this like I am actually 30, but nope. Alright, where else are we going? We will get those toppings later, but let's see. Hey, look, it's Pepperman. He's entered his Banksy art right here. Also, that makes you That makes you a MILF among your Gen Z peers. Feel honored. I mean, if it gets her closer to her old men, I suppose so. Then again, I don't know how you feel about jokes like that. Let's see. What else we got? Not much, that's for sure. What do you mean there's achievements for every level? Or should I say chef tasks? What else we got here? That's a saloon. It also just kind of makes me think about how I'm currently in that sweet spot of, well, VTubering, where it's just like, hey, look at that, some of the most popular people I've seen in the genre are pretty much nearing their 40s, and I'm just like, oh boy, I got something to look forward to. Actually knowing what I'm doing, that's for sure. That being said, it's also just a matter of, hey, look at that. What do you mean? I'm the oldest one here. Do you identify as a they, them? Well, how do I want to put this? Is there such a thing as a genderless MILF? I don't know. I don't think it applies, but even still. Tell me the oldest thing you understand is it Pogs? I hear they're back in Pog form. I would like your guns, sir. Out here looking like Master Shake, but we all gone through some stuff, so I forget how pretty young we are. I would call that a sign of the times, if not for everything being a sign of the times, you know? Yeah. We'll be back for you, Sheriff. Oh. Well, sir, I'm gonna send you on a fast track to the Pineapple Express. Also, Gusball. Not gonna lie, I play that. Oh, boy. We're practically coming out of our teens, in a sense. Well, I did just graduate, so you're probably brighter than it has any sense to be. Then again, it's also just a matter of people tend to treat their 20s as if, oops, look at that. Pure adulthood in its truest form? No, you're just a larger child that pays taxes now. The 20s are the fuck around and find out decade, in my opinion, but I'm barely just slowly getting out of it, you know? Do I have all my ducks in a row? I don't have any ducks. But at least I have a sense of understanding what needs to happen in the future, you know? Also, there are so many jokes I could make about this right now. Funnily enough, the sausage was actually gonna be in the blood sauce dungeon during the Sage demo, but I suppose it makes more sense than for them to be horses, you know? Also, a lot of rats. Also, that's Jerome's door over there. Where is that guy? I don't understand what's going on here, Chad. Believe me. Ah. Did I start over? No, apparently I'm going to get comboed like this guy's a gunslinger in DMC. Please, get out of my way. hole. Okay, that was not ideal. Okay, I see. Use the horse for jump arc, alright. Also, adulthood is subjective, but very true. Especially with the lack of ability to actually figure things out that comes from a situation that's always changing, you know? Unfortunately, time is relative. Everything is relative. Your relatives are relatives. The amount of money your relatives are able to give you is relative. Your ability to find education is relative. Your ability to find a job is relative. Relativity is relative. And relative will continue to be the word I will say for the next 20 seconds, relative to how long time actually is. Alright. Relatively speaking, it's just how we just out here, like, and the soccer vodka lotto typically triples the vodka lotto typically triples the box office take. And the sauce triples the steak. The sirloin is absolutely incredible. Just send regrets. Don't be here. It's a special kind of I'm not allowed to enjoy things in this saloon, isn't it? I don't even have the key for this, but I do have the toppings, so... win-lose. We'll be back. Rio de Janeiro. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Why did I do that? This is not what was meant to happen. If anything, it's also just a matter of I've seen this level a number of times. This is not what I remember it being. Probably because of people who are way faster than me. And I don't get to have that topping as a result. Oh, well. 3 out of 5 isn't bad, right? If anything, I still don't understand what's going on here. If anything, that kind of exemplifies what adulthood is for a number of people, isn't. I don't understand what's going on here. If that isn't the song of a generation, I don't know what is. Wait, no, these Johns are fine. Alright. Come on now. Give me. The ideal pizza topping is pepperoni, no questions asked. I feel you in that regard, so circle with them all. If anything, it's one of those things that's like, hey, look at that potatoes. Are they the most universal side dish? Possibly. Is pepperoni one of those things that's just like, you can put it on literally anything and it will classify as a pizza, won't it? The real question is, well, does it complement everything else that exists within it? no, I've already opened this. Open the door, Peppy. And then, of course, there's John over there. There's Jerome over here. I can only go about this a number of ways. And that way is, let's see you. Goodbye. In any case, how are you tonight? Frankly speaking, this is my first time actually playing the Power like this, but I'm having a good time. I think what sells me most of all is the soundtrack. This, wouldn't you know it? I'm pretty sure Mr. Sauceman and Frostix made this as their actual first thing that's going on here. Hey, stop it. All of you need to leave. You're abusing your power. This is police brutality. Bodacious cowboys such as your friend will never be welcome here. What's that? A Steely Dan reference in 2023? I thought we left that behind in last year. If anything, all we need now is some actual gauchos in this game, and we will completely ruin my credibility. Yeah. No one leaves. We're gonna toss your salad. I think we literally put that chicken on a plate with salad, but either way. You're technically Sonic in this game because you're blue. You are not wrong. Then again, there is the Sonic parody character Snick the Porcupine, so at the very least I can say we appreciate it. Or at least I do. If anything, I think this calls for a little bit of a break, because, oh boy, the speed gets to me half the time. That being said, hey, look at that. Appreciate these sussy noises, and we'll be back with more.
Oh shit!
I have been trying to write a new pizza pun, but I can't work out the delivery.
You know what, I was just about to roll up the roasty for that, but you know... It's a good thing Saki here is such a major critic, because I don't think we'd survive, but... Ultimately, I'm just over here thinking to myself, hey, look at that. Wouldn't you know it, I've been feeling pretty good. I mean, Snick is basically just Sonic. If he was playable, you would beat every level even faster with him and even faster than him with Vivino. Snick has the super peel out from Sonic CD, and you can beat levels in under 5 or 3 minutes with him. This is true. I'm pretty sure he was playable in the Sage demo because, wouldn't you know it, Sonic the Hedgehog is here. Except he's not. I wonder what's up here. Hey look everybody, it's Mort the Chicken. This is a real funny farm you got right here, I'll tell you what. Honestly, I'm just over here thinking to myself, it's a strange pull to go and look for Mort the Chicken, the PS1 character, and I'm just like, I don't know. And I'm over here thinking to myself, the only one that I think who does know is Nitro Brad, but at the same time, I cannot tell you for certain because I need to go rewatch that review. It doesn't make any sense to me. Also, thank you for that follow, Circle of the Mole. I can't believe it. Bad heads are eating raw dough as we speak. Wait, no.
Thank you!
The funny Rayman fan would tell me that this is a reference that actually makes sense to somebody. Somebody knows who this chicken is, and we're about to see him. Yeah.
If you don't enjoy these pizza puns, you must be lactose intolerant.
Okay, you can do better than that. I want to see a -2 in chat. Also, honks. Hello, Ethan Fell Winters. Are you back from your sabbatical in the mountains? Did they take your wife? I think they took your wife, didn't they? Well, in any case, why don't you sit down, have a slice with us, as we're currently asking. Can you scream for me again right there? There we go. What is that even? Also, at some point you need to change your name here because you're not going by Phil anymore. That is true. Hey, it's
What
my boy,
kind of
Luca.
person doesn't like pizza? A weird dough.
You get one more. Wow. Give me the top.
No matter how you slice it, a pizza pun would be cheesy.
This is what the stream has devolved into, isn't it? Did that not go off? There we go.
Did you hear about the guy who took a second job as a pizza chef? He needed the dough.
Like Sonic always says, you're too slow, I am too slow. And this is why I suck at fighting games half the time, but I try harder than most. Which is still why I wish I could stream more Strive on this channel, but at the same time, good luck with that. Unfortunately, my setup is not very conducive
Pizza
to
jokes are all about the delivery.
matches. Which is a shame, because I have been slowly labbing Soul, and it's just like, hey, look at that, a Shoto I actually like. It's like how Punny is able to go out pogging strong for Ryu from Streets in every Street Fighter game, and this is like, I wish I had that same energy. And then here comes Soul back, I could just go, hey, look at that, my name is Anime Freddie Mercury, and we're gonna get jacked together. Oh, so you admittedly pirated Strive? Aren't you
Why
the
does the
game...
mushroom always get invited to pizza parties? Because he's such a fun guy.
I was under the impression you were the one with the Game Pass, but at the same time, I understand. As long as you're not out here being a hacker, I won't tell nobody. I don't have money for, like, the DLC I want. Please explain what DLC you would like. Better yet, chat, those of you who do enjoy Guilty Gear, tell me about your favorite character.
Pizza Chew. I cheese you.
Okay, that one was a stretch. Ah. Richard, because I want to be her. I understand. Everybody wants to town me inside them. Meanwhile, I'm just over here like, between Saul, Jacko, and Testament, I think I understand what kind of aesthetic I'm trying to go for. I too wish I had 30-inch pythons.
What is a pizza maker's favorite song? Slice, slice baby.
I mean, we even played this song for you at the start of the stream. What do you mean? Vanilla Ice has no rights. Ah, ladders. Work with me here. With bam ba-dum 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 bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. This is Pizza Tower. I thought this was a... I thought
A lot
it
of
was
people
a
are afraid of
Thunderdash
heights.
thing. Nope.
Not me. I'm afraid of widths.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, I hope you don't ask to see my other model, because you're gonna be right frightened. Also, hello, Bunny. Basically, what I was saying before is, hey, look at that, it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's also Wario Land 4. There's no Diner Dash, it's literally just an Italian man trying to stop an eldritch god from destroying his restaurant. I'm only barely making that up. Yeah. Come on, Mort. Do the one thing you're here for. Oh. Also, I like how Pepino is being dragged by Mort instead of actually walking. Look at this man. He is bewildered. This is why you never got a sequel. I thought the game was bad as to why he never got a sequel. If anything, I don't know what this funny chick
I remember
man's
when the
chick-
candle shop burned down. Everyone stood around singing happy birthday.
Oh. For a moment I thought you were going into a John Wick joke, but alright. Now that was scuff. Okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst. It's a creamy middle. And depending on how you feel, that could be even more cursed. Meow. Let's see here. There was that. We did the desert. We're over here. And we can try the waste yard again now that I actually have some rhythm about me. I like how it's implied here that Peppino and Gustavo were friends, as if they literally did not just meet on the funny Castlevania lake in front of the tower, you know? We don't know who these people are. If anything, he's the Mario, and we're the Luigi, but we put on 20 pounds, you know? Why,
What do you
ask?
call a fake noodle? An impasta.
That's what you get for that. Me learning to parry, that's what. But yeah, like I was saying, frankly speaking, it's either the fact that Peppino has a tendency to stress eat, or mostly the fact of, hey, there are certain things about another wah. Well, gee, hit me with my wife, why don't you? You would be more conducive to other things on this channel. Let's see. Still kinda fucked up how FF16 is a better Bayonetta than Bayonetta 3. Oh? Are you saying that Naoki Yoshida and whatever his team is named actually can make a good action game? I never would have believed from hit game Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, but even still. It just goes to show you, hey,
I
look
still
at
remember that last words my grandpa said before he kicked the bucket. He said, "Hey, how far do you think I can kick this bucket?"
Also, you're gonna be honest. Please be honest with us, Luca. I need to know. Also, not gonna lie, these anti-jokes hit better than the actual puns that are here, but frankly, it's just like... I'm trying to think of the right way to structure this. An indie restaurant owner and a franchisee walk into a bar. Both of them now have concussions. It's essentially how this all reads to me.
Why are T-Rexes unable to clap their hands? Because they are extinct.
Okay, you got me with that one. Boo this woman.
A jumper cable walks into a bar. The bartender says, "I'll serve you, but don't start anything."
You see right here, this is what we come here for. The comedy that comes from every badhead trying their best to just be themselves, you know? Oh boy. Did I jump the gun? Maybe. Doesn't matter, I just want to see it done. Come to think of it, what do you think these white blocks are? Because pretty much everything here is food, but... Also, part of me is tempted to go for a stupid joke. Let me hear it.
What is red and extremely bad for your teeth? A flying brick.
Oh. Speaking of flying bricks, hey, look at that. I'm still watching Sanctuary on Netflix, and I think the thing that helps me actually reconcile what this show will be is just that somebody went, hey, this is just live-action Baki, but it's sumo, and you know what? It's a more apt description than Netflix could give me, you know?
Two antennas met on a roof, fell in love and got married. The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was incredible.
Oh? Oh boy. The million goblins are out in
What did
force
Yoda
tonight.
say when he saw himself in 4K? HDMI.
Not gonna lie, the Star Wars movies do really look really nice in HD. I can't say it's wrong. Eee. Thank you.
I tripped over my wife's bra. It appeared to be a booby trap.
Did it actually catch boobies like Optimus Prime said that one? Hey look, I'm free. Well, ain't that nice? I could call this a certified...
Test of your reflexes.
Now let's see here. How much money do we have to spend? It's still very funny to me how the bosses are just here like, look me, look how you ruined my life. Just get dunked on for all it's worth. Alright. I don't think we've been down here yet, have we? Oh, there we go. That makes more sense. Thank you. How much money do you need anyway? And here we are at boss number 2 already.
A man woke up in a hospital after an accident. He shouted, "Doctor, doctor, I can't feel my legs." The doctor replied, "I know, I amputated your arms."
Hey look, a gun. And it's free. Oh.
For my birthday, my friends gave me an alarm clock that sweared at me instead of buzzing. It was quite a rude awakening.
Come on, Vigilante, I'm not spending all night with you. I will say though, I think this might be my no, this is still my third favorite theme for the bosses in this game. The next ones I like a lot more. Wow. You know what? Run it back. I'm not taking that one lying down. I'm going to fall on the floor
What did the
myself.
Buddhists say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything.
Oh. You know what? That's actually pretty decent.
A man was recently hospitalized with 6 plastic horses inside of him. The doctor is describing his condition as stable.
Oh boy. For a moment I was just like, hey, look at that, we're actually
I'm
doing
thinking
it.
of making my own Pizza Tower fan game. What do you think?
I mean, there's definitely enough to work off of. I mean, hey, look at Sugary Spider. That thing has a fandom in of itself, you know? Wow. It sure is nice that this gun can shoot ghosts as well, you know? Now, if only I could actually shoot straight. Let's do it again.
Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Eat. What's that? I have to learn how to dodge bullets.
I got fired from my job at the bank today. An old lady came in and asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Whoa. Come on now. Eight. Ooh. Boy. I can't believe they brought pizza to a
A
gunfight.
locksmith had to go to court to give evidence last week. Apparently he was the key witness.
Okay, then.
We got Pizza Tower. We got Sugary Spire. Now get ready for Friar Fortress.
You know what? I'd play that. It's literally just fry cooks trying to survive. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm more than a little frazzled.
I have a stepladder because my real ladder left when I was 5.
Oh. Okay, that one's a little bit sad. Hey, look, I caught you in midair. How does that make you feel?
A friend just asked if I think advent calendars will still be around in 10 years' time. Personally, I think their days are numbered.
Oh. I give it a 6 out of 10. Okay, but why the flamethrower though? Cut that out.
I threw a boomerang a few years ago. I now live in constant fear.
Not gonna lie, I've been using boomerangs in Tears of the Kingdom for a little bit, and it's just like, the one thing I wish that this thing would do is just automatically come back to my hand. Instead, I actually have to reach out and grab it, and I'm just like, I'm just over here trying to make sure that the arc actually works. It spare me a little bit of a break here.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired.
Yeah. Speaking of too tired, hey, look at that. Once again.
Test of your reflexes.
Okay, I don't know what I expected with that. Come on. This gun to your head. The hot new show from Woollyverse has come on and show us.
What did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little whine.
Oh. Not gonna lie, I expected something worse. Yeah. I like how we completely ignored the cow segment. Ow. Hey look, I'm still alive. Not for much longer. And there we go. Ooh boy. I can see why they call him the Vigilante, because oh boy.
LL3 fish are in a tank. One asks the others, how do you drive this thing?
Come on. What? Well. Really now? I didn't realize they were mind games in this game. Nope, no cow for you. Whatever alien partners you have, they need to leave right now. Welcome to Earth, is all I can say. Come on. Well, we...
I'll never forget my grandfather's last words to me just before he died. Are you still holding the ladder?
What a phrase to lose the fight to.
I bought a wooden car last week. Wooden engine, wooden doors, wheels and seats. Put the wooden key in the wooden ignition. Wooden start.
And you say you have no command of the English language.
There are three types of people in the world. Those of us who are good at math and those of us who aren't. Shout out to the people asking what the opposite of in is.
Okay, then guns blazing does not win the day. Oh, so yeah, me and Noir have it right. Frankly speaking, I know native speakers who fumble it harder than you. Wow. Come on now.
My boss is threatening to fire the employee with the worst posture. I have a hunch, it may be me.
You see right there, that's what I mean.
What's the special dish in a restaurant for cannibals? Heads, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh. We could have done without that last one. Wow. Alright then, well at the same time, Phil, I do hope you feel better soon, but even still, thank you for joining us. I will get down your new title within more than likely soon. Don't you worry about it. If I sound a little bit distracted, that's because I'm being shot at. Let's see. Well... Well, yeah. Get out of here. Oh, okay then. This could be going better. It could always be going better, but hey, the jokes have been helping. They've also been very distracting, but nevertheless, I'm very glad for the engagement. Whoa, hang on. Hang on.
Come now to receive Jesus absolutely free. And we have 1-800-COOS.
Hoy, what do you say?
All flights at the John Lennon Airport are grounded. Just imagine all the people.
Nope. No, sir.
There I was this morning, sitting and drinking coffee in my slippers. I thought to myself, I really need to clean some mugs.
Oh no. Yeah. Really now? Really now? I love it here. I love this fight. Well, you know what they say? You are what you eat, and in this fight, I think my first name should be Dirt.
Why is it that if you donate a kidney, people love you? But if you donate 5 kidneys, they call the police?
Because you only have 2. And as we know, 5 plus 2 is a police code. It means, oh look, somebody stole kidneys. Wow.
I was so proud when I finished the puzzle in 6 months. On the side of the box it said, 3 to 4 years.
Oh. Hey, look, I've heard the pain of 10 times. Let's try for
I just
20.
looked at my ceiling. I am not sure if it is the best ceiling in the world, but it is definitely up there.
Oh. Look what you did. Got me out here like...
My old relatives liked to tease me at weddings, saying, "You'll be next." They stopped once I started doing the same to them at funerals.
Oh.
The World Tongue Twister champion just got arrested for stealing. I hear that he is going to be given a really tough sentence.
I really don't know what I expected with that. We're definitely making it work, but oh boy, is it rough on me. Yeah. Oh.
My daughter asked me how stars die. Usually an overdose, I told her.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong, and it's quite a shame.
I purchased a new car at the dealership, but unfortunately for me the reverse gear doesn't work. There is no going back now. What did Kermit the Frog say at his puppeteer's funeral? Not a word.
Not a word. Hey, look, I did it.
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies.
Say what?
Oh. Well, thanks. I feel it. I can't believe I watched it that hard, but then again, hey, look at that. I'm alive. And that's a lot more than I can say about a lot of things. If anything, I gotta get used to actually using taunts as a buffer, but ultimately, I feel pretty good
I visited
about
my
this.
new friend in his apartment. He told me to make myself at home, so I threw him out. I hate having visitors.
I don't know. It's either that the puns or the idea that, oh god, this thing is making me think a lot harder than it has any right to, but at the same time, though, what do you mean we're already done with 2 worlds?
What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved.
Yeah, that sounds about correct to me. Ultimately, I'm just over here like, where do you people keep getting these puns from? Do you have a book on hand that you're just copying and pasting into the text of speech? Because it sounds that way to me. Either way, I'm just over here like I will commit emotional damage at some point or another, but
Ada, motherfucker.
I don't know where we're going, but it's probably not here. If anything, expect more of this tomorrow, because oh boy am I feeling it right now. It's good. It's actually very, very good, but let's see. What makes sense for me to send you to? I have no idea. Why don't you know what #1 Pizza Tower Enjoyer Scenario is playing Pikmin 2, so I think that's a good place to raid off at the moment. So, let me see here. I don't really have a raid message, but at the same time, hey, look at that. We can enjoy this again tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And more than likely, put these joke books away. I don't think I can take it much more, but even still, I will see you all tomorrow. That said, my name is
Where did
Megiddo
Joe go after getting lost on a minefield? Everywhere.
Either way, before you send another, I will see you again real soon. Stay safe, drink water, maybe enjoy a nice slice of pizza on the way there, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.